Advanced choir, we are a middle school choir, and we'll be singing two songs. The first of which is "Let the Song Begin." And our second song is "Like the Beat of the Drum." And we've got Brian Malone over here playing the bongos. Here we go.
Change is strong and steady. amazingly well. So I'm really, really pleased to see that. And young man on the drums, you can relax. You can go back to the choir. A day? Wow. I am really impressed. So very nice. What's your name? Brian. Brian, congratulations. You did a really good job. Did you notice on that piece, as he started playing, you guys just started getting more energized? You just kind of pick up on the energy of that percussion instrument. So I thought that was really, really awesome. I loved your repertoire choices. What I liked about them is they were so different. And to hear a middle school choir sing a cappella, really great work. Really great work. That's how you really get to learn how to sing well. I wonder what would happen, and if you don't mind, just if we play around a little bit, what would happen if we put the baritone, part 3, you guys are part 3, if we put you guys in the middle? Have you guys ever had them in the middle? Have you practiced with them once or twice? So, real quick, you guys switch places. You can do it just kind of quickly. I don't know if it'll make a difference. I just do know that you guys are kind of our foundation, and it's really important that the people on each side of you can hear that, and I think it also helps possibly just for solidarity to have you guys in the middle. So it might be something to think about, and I play around with positioning with my choirs all the time, and if it doesn't work, we go back to the other way. But I don't think it hurts for all of you guys to hear what's going on with the part 3, because that's how we tune and that's how we kind of learn to listen to each other. So I would encourage that. I felt like even though these pieces are so very different, I feel like the energy that you had on this piece, which was really, really awesome, loved that, sometimes can turn into harshness, okay? Energy, you want to be really careful that energy is offset with something so it doesn't take over. I love the energy. You gotta have energy when you sing. But a really good singing tone for choir has a good balance of beauty and energy, if that makes sense, or tone and energy. So if I were to if I had more time to spend with you guys, and we'll do a little bit of it today, I would work. It feels like energy's kind of getting a little out of control, and it needs to be balanced a little bit with a little more tone, okay? So anytime you do something extremely well, you want to make sure you balance it. So on the Let the Song Begin, I want to hear, you want to keep the energy, but you have to offset it. Does anybody know what you do to offset energy so it doesn't get harsh sounding? What do you think? What are some things you could do? You could what? I think you're onto something. I think you can make sure all of your vowels are very, very tall. Because here's what happens when I start singing like this, and then I get really excited and really energized, I start singing more like this. Does that make sense? So, did you hear what I just did? All right, so let me just sing. When it's not, did you sit down? Why don't you sit down? Yeah, why don't you go ahead and sit down? In fact, let me just put your drum here. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just really, there you go. I'm a firm believer in that because I taught middle school choir for a long time, and one time I had a girl fall, and she didn't keep her knees flexible, and there's probably still a hole in the wall where her head hit the wall. So keep your knees nice and relaxed, and ladies and gentlemen, if you feel like you're going to fall, you just sit down. It's not embarrassing at all. We want you to just be well and be healthy. So if you feel that way, just go ahead and do that. All right, let me do that again. Let the song begin with a joyful noise, with a joyful. Did you hear what I did? All right, so I lost my space. I lost my tone because the energy which we want took over. So, could you get us in the key of G? Just play a G major. Oh, there we go. Thank you. So, where's our part 1 now? Part 1's over here? Okay. So, part 1, I would like you to, I'm gonna give you a little present. In fact, you're all gonna get it. Catch it when I throw it out. I'm gonna throw out a bubble. Catch it gently. Go, everybody. Catch it. Good. You guys can put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. You are going to very gently. I know it seems weird. But the reason it's a bubble is we don't want to pop it. And as soon as I start, joyful, 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 if I keep the bubble in my mouth, I can still be energetic without losing the beauty of the tone. So sopranos, could we try that, please? There's a bubble in your mouth, put it in there. This is called singing on the bubble. And I teach college choirs, and they do this too, and I have to remind them, sing on the bubble. Do you hear her D again? Is your bubble in there? Don't let it pop. Ready, and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
Let's just still not keeping the bubble. Keep it in there. Let me demonstrate. The bubble stays, but my words wrap around the bubble. Let the joyful, or let the song begin with a joyful voice. So I kept space there. You try that. Ready, and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
Here's what I heard. And you guys tell me if I'm right. Let the song be. It's the little words where our bubble is popping. Let the song begin. Can we try that? Keep the bubble even on the little words. Ready, and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
Good. Your eyes over it popping here. Let the song begin with a. Don't let it pop on the up. Ready, and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful voice.
There you go. Okay, I like that, chum. Now, we lost a little bit of our energy, okay? So you have to get the energy back, but you have to find the balance. Does that make sense? Okay, so everybody put your bubbles in. Okay, would you mind taking you through that again? Or unless you need to, no. Oh. We're glad you come on. Okay, so everybody sings it with the bubble. Okay, is it in? Is it in place?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we do. Sorry.
Let the song begin with a joyful voice. With a joyful, with a joyful, with a joyful, with a joyful, with a joyful voice. Let us now rejoice. Let the song begin again. Let the song.
I'm sorry. You guys are really getting that. That was really nice. Again, just be really careful on the little words with the bubbles there. What is your name? Matthew. He's amazing. You are all amazing, but Matthew has figured something out, part 3. He has figured out that the baritone part is actually a high part. The part 3 is actually a high part. And so he is up in his higher voice, right? It's still in the lower octave, but he understands that compared to the melody, it actually feels high. Matthew, do you know what I'm talking about when it comes to that? And it would be really easy for Matthew to jump down and sing the melody an octave lower, but he's figured out that it's a high part. Am I out of time? Okay, I'll wrap it up. All right, so Matthew, do you feel comfortable singing by yourself? No, can you pick a buddy to sing this with you? That you feel like kind of understands the high voice part? Brian, put it down there by yourself. Not surprising, he's our drummer. Awesome. Oh my God. So, if I were singing your part 3, I would sing this. Let the song begin with a joyful. See how high I am in my range now? You guys are down an octave, right? But it still feels high. You guys want to demonstrate that? Go ahead and sing. All right, there and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful.
I didn't know where we were. Yeah, okay, so now we are. Ready and go.
Let the song begin with a joyful.
Okay, all right, so you're not as comfortable doing it as so. What is your name? Brian, sing it by yourself.
Let the song begin with a joyful, with a joyful.
Okay, does that feel high to you? Yeah, it's high, right? Will you sing the melody? Let the song begin with a joyful. Sing it down there.
Let the song begin with a joyful.
But that's not the way it goes. It goes.
Let the song begin with a joyful.
Right. So as long as you guys on part 3 can lock into the fact, it happens all the time in middle school, lock into the fact that you actually have a high heart. Now, low heart is a psychological thing. Okay? Does that make sense? And you know, like more times I would work with you guys a little bit more, so I'm sorry to leave you guys out of the equation. What a great job. Thank you so much.